of oyster competitions, and I'm so excited for him because he's a friend of mine. He's the boyfriend of my friend. We'll just call her Raya for today's purposes. She's elite. Our guest, his name is Aaron Crawford. He's the man behind a Winnipeg company, Bar Oyster Co, and he's getting ready to go to the Galway International Oyster Festival in Ireland, starting on Thursday. Aaron, hello there.
Good morning.
Thanks for joining us today, man. So, for those who don't know, and you've been featured in the paper, you were featured on Connecting Winnipeg a couple of months ago with Hal Anderson. So, like, you've made a name for yourself with this endeavor. What is Bar Oyster Co?
Yeah, Bar, we're bringing all the bounty of the sea to the middle of the prairies. So, flying in fresh oysters once a week and serving them up to oyster lovers and people that are passionate about seafood.
Aaron, why don't I like oysters?
I don't know, man. I think you just need to give it a shot. Maybe we could arrange a little tasting with some extracurricular items to go along with the oysters for you.
I think the extracurricular would be mandatory in order for me to indulge. It's a psychological thing. I'm a texture guy. So do you find that there are people who enjoy other forms of seafood that are adverse to the oyster because of the way they're served on the half shell?
Yeah, I think so. It's hit and miss with people, and some people really love it. Some people aren't too keen on it. But I always say, like, if you don't like it, but you tried it, that's okay. If you just don't like it because you're scared of it, I mean, you gotta give it at least one whirl around, right?
How long have you been a chef?
10, 15 years now. I've worked at some clubs around the city doing the private club thing.
Like golf courses?
Golf courses, yeah. And before that, I was in Toronto and in Montreal, working in a few restaurants out there. So a lot of my experience comes from out east, and there I kind of got exposed to more of the oyster bar kind of type services and how it should be done, and wanted to bring that back home to Winnipeg.
So you don't have a physical location, like I can't go into the Bar Oyster Co restaurant. You kind of pop up here and there, right? Like it's a pop-up model.
Exactly, yeah. So I partner up with a lot of breweries and other restaurants in the city, and we kind of scratch each other's back, so to speak. So kind of bringing in other clientele for restaurants. A lot of the breweries here don't have kitchens in them, so you have to have some type of food, and oysters and beer always go great together. We can find me pretty much anywhere. Best way to figure out where I'm at is on my Instagram, and I'll always have a list of what venues I'm going to be at.
So you're a shucker.
I'm a shucker.
And so when we talk about, the bounty of the sea, I've heard two arguments about Manitoba and Winnipeg and its culinary scene, because a lot of people come from elsewhere are shocked at how good the seafood is here. We're sort of fortunate in that we're in between the Pacific and the Atlantic. Would that be accurate, that even though we can't go and harvest fresh lobster outside our front door, we kind of have the best of all worlds here in Manitoba? Is that fair?
I'd say so, yeah. And I think the misconception is that seafood isn't as fresh because we're in the prairies. Well, that's just simply not true, because I'm flying it in once a week. I put the call in on Tuesday, I pick it up on Thursday. The oysters are harvested on Wednesday, so you're getting the freshest of the fresh you could possibly get.
And how do they come? Are they ever frozen, or are they just on a bed of ice? Explain the process. How do they get here, and in what shape?
Yeah, so they'll be graded and then packaged up into individual boxes. I'll pick them up at the airport. I get a whole pallet full, then I boot them over to my kitchen and kind of have the stock sitting there.
And so do you always get them from the same spot?
Right now, yeah. Supplier is East Cape Oyster Company out of PEI, so we've got a good relationship with them, and we're doing lots of business, and so it's working out really well.
Do West Coast oysters taste different than East Coast?
Completely different. No oysters are the same. So typically those would be just completely different species of oyster altogether. So you have the Gigas oyster on the west, and then the Virginica oyster would be on the east. I find a lot of people here like the East Coast, the Virginica style oyster. It's very salty, very mild, easy beginner oyster. You can get some kind of funkier flavors when you go to the west. We get some creaminess, some minerality, cucumber, melon kind of flavors. If you ever get a chance to try them side by side, you can really compare and contrast the differences, and that's always a really good time.
Well, you brought some in, and I can't wait to try one. But let's. The whole reason we brought you in is I'm super excited for you that you get to go to Ireland to the Galway International Oyster Festival, because this. I don't know anything about oysters, so I didn't know anything about this, but I understand this is a big deal in your world.
Totally. Oh yeah. So I got a lot of my colleagues were training and competing in the qualifying rounds to get out there, and I'm not sure if any of them actually made it through, but I know it's going to be pretty intense competition. There's 15 different shuckers from 15 different countries coming. My shucker educator mentor, Patrick Murray, he's going to be the MC of the event, which is great. So he'll be out there. He's the Guinness Book of World Record holder for the fastest shuck, and it was 1:39 seconds. He did 39 oysters or something.
Oh my God!
It was something crazy, like so fast.
When you said 1:39, I'm like, I sit here watching you. You're doing like one like about 3-4 seconds. This guy isn't fast; he's slow. But 39 in 1:34.
Yeah, it's pretty fast.
Man, that's pretty quick.
Yeah,
that's quite impressive. Brett and I have both marveled on air and off about the idea of maybe going to see the World Dart Championships. Is there a similar atmosphere? Like, are there people who are there that are cheering on the shuckers and get to benefit from their shucking? And is it always in Ireland? Like, this is in the same place all the time?
Yeah, Ireland, Galway hosts it every year. It was kind of up in the air at first, but now it was solidified. So yes, it is happening this year. But yeah, they're always hosting it. I mean, you can't go wrong. There's going to be ample amounts of oysters for everyone, and tons of Guinness for sure, which is also great. Yeah, it's definitely there's for sure fans that are going to be cheering people on for sure. Oh yeah.
Well, you brought some in here. Let me bring some of that stuff over here if you could, and I'll get my phone going here. Okay, so what do I do here? I can't. Well, what is this?
Hold on,
sauce?
Brett. I'm gonna record this because you might need 2 hands.
What kind of sauce is that?
So that's a Thai chili hot sauce. I make that mad crab hot sauce.
Oh, you made?
Yeah.
I gotta put my phone down here. To
Yeah,
get this.
I got
Okay.
you, bro.
Okay. Do I need like a napkin, or I'll just use my this sheet here? Okay. So what do I do?
Alrighty, so they're released from the bottom. Just take a quick peek at that oyster and notice how clean and nice it is. There's no shell in it. There's no cuts to the belly. These would be some of the criteria for a good, well-shucked oyster,
Okay.
which they'd be monitoring at the festival as well. These are very mild oysters. They're very salty. I just hit it with a bit of lemon juice there, squeeze it on top,
And then just
slug her back, give it 1 or 2 bites on the way down.
Mmm. Okay. Yeah, that's good. I didn't try it with the sauce. I'll try another one with the sauce.
Better than crickets, Brett?
Yes, I had crickets from Prairie Cricket Farms earlier this week. Those are actually pretty good too, but that's different. And I'm a texture guy as well, and I think that's the first time I had oysters. And we got to get out here in a minute, but I didn't care for the texture, and the texture's still a little weird, but the flavor is really good, and you can feel the freshness. Before we let you go, I actually got to ask you this because this would have piqued Greg's interest. I'm sure you were in the Burger Week. But it wasn't an oyster burger, right? It was a crab burger?
Want to do something fun. So I took a soft shell crab burger, pretzel bun, tartar sauce, a nice little coleslaw mix. I tossed that up with some tobiko, some flying fish, caviar roe, and then that was a pretty popular little dish for me. Yeah, it was good.
How many burgers did you move?
It was 250. So like not a crazy number, but I mean I was at a small little place, and I appreciate it. Shout out to King Cobb Pub for hosting me there so graciously. Yeah, it was great.
Oh, that's good sauce. How hot is this? Am I gonna?
It's nothing crazy. Like it dies pretty quick. It's just Thai chilies, vinegar, and salt.
Okay, yeah, because I'm not. I could. Wow, yeah, that sauce really pops, but yeah, it is going down because I'm a huge baby when it comes to hot sauce. So I sort of instantly.
Your cheeks are getting red, Brett.
Instantly regretted that. Aaron, have fun at the festival, and you're hoping to compete in it next year?
Yeah, next year is the goal. Yeah. So
Okay.
we'll be qualifying in Canada this coming next fall actually, and then hopefully go to Ireland after that.
Bar Oyster Co. You can find them on social media. Aaron Crawford is the man behind Raw Bar. Thank you very much for coming in, man.
Thanks
for
for
bringing this in. I know Loren was excited, I think, to try some.
Nice.
So we'll get her in here very soon. 9:49, Mackling and Megarry. Check your forecast and check in with Hal next on the start.